The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. After he had fed the people, Jesus made the disciples get into a boat and precede him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowds. After doing so, he went up the mountain by himself to pray. When it was evening, he was there alone. Meanwhile, the boat, already a few miles offshore, was being tossed about by the waves, for the wind was against it. During the fourth watch of the night, he came towards them walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified. "It is a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear. At once Jesus spoke to them. "Take courage. It is I. Do not be afraid." Peter said to him in reply, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come." Peter got out of the boat and began to walk on the water towards Jesus. But when he saw how strong the wind was, he became frightened. And beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus stretched out his hand and caught Peter and said to him, "O you of little faith, why did you doubt?" After they got into the boat, the wind died down. Those who were in the boat did him homage, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." The Gospel of the Lord.
My 8th grade teacher was Sister Gerald Frances McNamara, and she was pretty formidable. And in class, if your eyes started to drift to look at your neighbor's worksheet or looking at someone else's test, she'd snap, "Eyes to home," or MYOB, her way of saying, "Stay in your lane." It's actually great classroom management and not bad advice for interpersonal relations. But in our relationship with the Lord, it's disastrous. We spend altogether too much time minding our own business, thinking about ourselves, our own problems, our worries, our fears, our hopes, constantly preoccupied with ourselves. The whole secret of the Christian life is actually to get out of our lane and into the Lord's lane. That's the goal. And when we are preoccupied with ourselves, when we're worried about our own circumstances and situation, that's when we get overwhelmed, anxious, afraid. Peter was doing just fine, walking toward the Lord on the water until he started minding his own business, paying attention to what was around him, realizing these are waves. That's the wind. This water is deep. It's dark. And the moment he started focusing on himself, he started to sink. He needed to have his eyes to home, meaning looking at Jesus, focused on him rather than on himself, getting out of his lane and living and walking in the Lord's lane. So the next time you're overwhelmed, the next time you're anxious, the next time you're afraid, stop and do a quick diagnosis. I'd be willing to bet it's because we're thinking too much about ourselves. And then settle your heart, quiet down, and repeat to yourself silently, "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus." Or with St. Peter, say, "Lord, save me. Lord, save me. Lord, save me."